Alright, this is pie baking 101. And right now we're just going to peel and do the apple filling up. And you know what? I didn't bring the sugar and the nutmeg and the tapioca over here.
I forgot to grab the cinnamon.
Hang on, let me do that real quick.
Okay.
Let me watch you peel.
I got it almost all in one. Look at that.
Woohoo! Now you're supposed to spin like Grandma said. You take your apple peel if you can get it off in one. This is if you're a single girl. If you get your peel off like this all in one, Grandma would say you take it like this by the end and you close your eyes and you turn around 3 times and drop it over behind your back.
Okay.
And whatever shape it looks like on the floor, that's the first initial of the man you'll marry.
Oh.
And mine came out right.
Cool.
That's what's scary. Maybe there's something to Grandma. Cinnamon and sugar and tapioca. And this is just the filling Grandma always did for her pies.
Well,
she always used minute tapioca, cinnamon, and I know it only calls for cinnamon, but I always put nutmeg too. And then the sugar can go. So now I gotta catch up with you.
Well, we know Grandma was a kitchen witch and a plant witch.
Grandma could do anything except sew, really. She never did much sewing.
Really?
Aunt Nellie did all the sewing.
Well, Aunt Nell could sew
Yeah.
quilts out of trash, so.
Oops, sticker got me.
I took the stickers off before I started.
They're all biodegradable. Put them on my compost. If I had chickens, I'd feed them to chickens.
Really? The stickers are biodegradable?
Yeah, it's paper.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. Chickens are yummy. Drake has already had that discussion with friends at college that are vegetarians about how all life should be sacred. He was like, "You've never had to chase a chicken, have you?" Chickens are yummy.
Put the sugar over so I can get this bowl here. And then what I've done is just cut them in quarters and take the center out like this. And try to get all that part that's hard in the middle of the core.
Yeah.
And then slice thin. And a lot of people will chop it the other way and make big chunks. It's not the way Grandma did it, so I don't do it that way.
I have one of those little slicer things that cuts the apples and cores it.
Oh,
But it
apple
doesn't get
peeler.
all of it.
Oh. So you have to go back and check, or you
You
just
have
don't
to go
want
back and check, and then I think maybe it's smaller. I mean, the slices are larger than what you're getting there, so it might be leaving the chunks too big.
attack apple.
Yeah.
When Scott was working at Bo's, I would make 6 apple pies for him to give to his closest coworkers. And I could do 6 pies in less than 30 minutes of peeling and getting the filling and everything. But I'm out of practice because we're not supposed to be eating pie, but what the heck? It's only once in a
For
while.
an occasional treat.
But not the whole pie.
We are finding that we enjoy our treats more when they're once a week or once every 2 weeks than when we were indulging on a daily basis.
Yeah. Mom and Dad were supposed to have a little wise guy visiting today.
Who?
Austin.
Austin. Oh.
I haven't seen them in a long time. Christmas!
Yeah, same here.
Oh well.
Lots of pictures of the new baby, though.
Yeah, boy. She's gonna be rotten.
No. There's no rotten youngins in this family.
Any of the youngest ones.
Well, I think mine went through their rotten stage, too.
Yeah. Whoa. Mine's still rotten. But it's all right. See, we'd have some happy chickens with all these peels.
Mm-hmm.
And if you end up with too much filling, we'll do little pies.
Ooh.
Because I have this thing I bought and I haven't had a chance to use it yet. Might have to make a little bit more crust, but
One of the little pie makers.
yeah, it's one of those that you make the little pocket pies.
Mm-hmm.
So I also have mini pie plates too. So if we end up with too much, but usually I would always get 6 apples, but these are big. Let's see, on the minute tapioca it says 6 cups of fruit. I think I'm already there and I've only used 3. So, like I said, I have extra pie plates. If we need to make more pies, I have no problem with it.
Oh no, more pie.
It's just when you get the 6 cups, leave it at that for your pie.
Okay.
And we'll hold the others. I was gonna say if I had some lemon juice. I don't have any lemon juice. Keep the apples from turning while we're busy. Of course, if we go ahead and get another bowl out to put apples in, we can go ahead and do it up as filling, and the sugar will, prevent it too.
Yeah.
And just have it ready, and we'll just have to make an extra pie crust. I know this is probably boring for people to watch, but I want them to see what it takes to do it.
Yeah.
We're almost to the 6 cups here. Might be that we each have 2 additional apples than we need, so.
I think it'd be fun to do little pies. And send one back to college with Drake.
Oh, he'd like that, wouldn't he?
He's not a big pie eater, but I'm sure he could use it to bribe
Oops.
somebody something.
Not a pie eater in this family?
I know. She's a weirdo.
That's okay. Isn't Gwen the one that doesn't care too much for chocolate?
Yes.
See, you just have weird kids.
I do have weird kids. Well, and the fact that he's a math person and wasn't excited about yesterday being Pie Day.
Oh, yeah, somebody said that, I think it was Courtney on Facebook, and I said, ooh, I like pie. And then somebody else came back with, it's 3.14, and it's like, duh. Anywho.
Yeah, Dave said not to over pie today. In other words, don't go to 3.15. Oh no, now he's making intellectual jokes. Save me.
Okay, this.
You have to be careful around your university.
All right, I've gotten to the 6 cups, so I'm just going to quickly show what we're going to put in here. I follow the instructions on the back of the minute tapioca, and it's for 6 cups of apples, you put 2 tablespoons of the minute tapioca. And what this is just like tapioca that you use in pudding, but this is the smaller stuff.
It's a thickening agent. Right?
Yeah, and so it looks like that. And you use 2 tablespoons of that. Sprinkle it around. And then it says 3/4 of a cup of sugar. And the sugar's in the green bean container. I got these with Del Monte labels about 20-something years ago. You just sprinkle that over. And what this will do while we're making our pie crust, it'll start to break down the apples. It'll start to make them almost ferment. You know, that reaction you get when sweets put on something. It'll
Combined
start
with
to
acid
sweat.
from the apple.
Yeah, and it'll start to give you some liquid off. That's why I don't try to do that after I've made the pie crust.
Makes sense.
I don't know if I can get this to open. Get the spoon in there or not. No, because this is a brand new one. That would explain it. I might have one open over there, but I'm not digging through that cabinet. I wish they didn't have to put all this safety stuff on. I wish people would behave and not poison us. Anyway.
That'd be nice.
So it says a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. It's to your taste. I usually do it like almost a full teaspoon because I like cinnamon. It's just how it is. Nutmeg, I go a little bit lighter. I love nutmeg, but I just use a teaspoon measure and eyeball it because it calls for a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, so that's just probably a 1/3 of a teaspoon instead. So that's that. I meant to get us a couple spoons.
You are so much faster than me.
It's fine. It's not a speed race. And then I just kind of let it. Yours will be easier to stir once you get your apples in. That's why I took this bowl. Okay, and so that's the filling. And we'll just let that settle and we'll finish up these apples and we'll come back and we'll do pie crust next.